Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And we're back. Guys, UFC Freedom 250. What the hell is going on, guys? We're here to give you the rundown. We're here to give you the post-fight interviews. We're here to give you the post-fight breakdowns. We're here to give you the post-fight statistics. We're here to give you the post-fight opinions, the facts, all of it, the opinions, the conspiracy theories, the Masonic sacrifices that may or may not have appeared, the secret data center that's being built under the White House under the guise of it being a ballroom. All of this will be addressed and more very, very soon. UFC on a Sunday. The hell's going on, man? Starting at 8 p.m., and they built the thing outside, so it got delayed until 9. I already knew I wasn't going to watch all the fights. I missed, honestly, half of them. But to push it back to 9 p.m. start, diabolical. Dana White, we're going to have words. Xavier, your opinions. Let me tell you. I can see it in your face. You're about to say, let me tell you.
Dana White, you really should have played that at 8 p.m. You said you were going to. You said you would have the event at 8 p.m. How, Dana White, you ran 7 fights. None of them went to a decision. How did you last that for 6 hours? That's my question. It was a beautiful event, but why are you making me stay up till 1:30 p.m.? We're in the East Coast time.
I fell asleep. You can see it.
I fell asleep at the White House card. I was like Sleepy Joe at the White House card. Sleepy Joe couldn't have watched a single fight at the White House card. That's what I think.
He would.
If somebody went to go shake his hand, he would have fallen asleep in their hand. I don't fall asleep. I shake their hand. I say, you're very good.
I pull them in. It's my little trick. I put my hand on top of theirs to assert dominance, and I pull them in.
I pull them in. I say, I knew you were going to win. I was going to say that to either person. No, I'm joking. But, no, it was great. Man. All right. So do we want to go more overview, or we want to get straight into the fights?
We need to go overview because we need this to be more than a 15-minute podcast.
Yeah. So, guys, first of all, what a badass performance! What a great show! Like, it was so cool.
First of all, do you know if our taxes went to this?
I don't, but here's the thing. They probably did. Because here's the thing. Dana White keeps saying, because people are asking him, they're saying, are we going to go to the White House again? And he has said on multiple occasions, I cannot afford this again. And if you think about it, they had the military flyover. It's on the White House lawn. And all of the music was performed by active military service members. And almost everyone in attendance was previous military or current military. So there was probably a lot of military budget spent on that.
Yeah.
And so we do pay taxes on that. But here's the thing. If my taxes went towards that, I'm happy because I had a lot of fun.
It was definitely very cool.
I had a lot of fun. It was great.
So, should we start?
Well,
where should we start?
Where should we start? Well, we have a later segment that we can come back to, which is the betting of Xavier.
Oh no! Did the reverse Xavier index perform?
Okay, it did perform well on many things, but overall, reverse Xavier would not have come out on top. Well, it probably would have come out on top, but I also did. Guys, I won a grand total of $5.
Oh my gosh.
Last night.
How much did you bet?
Well,
anything above
250.
anything above 30, and I'm gonna come over there.
Okay, so here's the thing. You guys. I started off the night with $30. So I think I had $120 in my DraftKings already. So I did not put any money in. I already had money in there. They gave me money.
That's girl math, bro.
They said, you have $120 on DraftKings. Why don't you just spend it? But
go ahead and make it. See, I can't do the voice, which I hate. I need to practice.
Yeah, that's the only one I can do anymore. Guys, I want to do more impressions, but that's like the only one I think I like to do. I have not practiced like I said I would. I was very good at RFK Jr. for a little while. I can't do it anymore.
I don't even want to try. I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't either. Sleepy Joe, I could never do.
Hey, what do you...
Hey!
Why'd you go ahead and spend some of that DraftKings money,
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah. Jack. No, so I really can't do any impressions except for Trump anymore, but I like doing Trump. I love Trump. I love Trump. He's the best president they've ever seen. But yeah, no, I don't know. So I started off the night with $30. Okay? I always make at least one stupid bet. Okay?
Gotta.
And you could by definition say that any gambling is just dumb. But you know, I made some really dumb bets, okay? So, pretty much what I do is every time I do bet, I bet a lot less now. There was a time where I was betting like every weekend on every UFC, fight nights, main card, yada, yada, yada. And I was not spending a small amount. But,
Small loan of $1 million.
yeah. I don't want to overdo it. So, I started off at 30. I did 3 bets. So, I did the big dumb was a 7-leg parlay every fight. So I think it was
With like finishing method or just
no
winners?
just winners.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's okay.
I had Lopez, I had Bo Nickel. So I started off the fight well. Here's where it gets stupid.
No, man.
I knew that I won those. I did put Michael Chandler on the parlay.
Dude, he's 93 years old.
I know. And I actually told my parents and my family, I said, guys, I put $10 down on this bet. Well, that's the other dumb thing. Why would you put $10 on a 7-leg parlay? Who knows? But with those 2 legs that I won, I could have cashed out at $17. And I knew I should have. But I was like, if by some miracle of God, Michael Chandler somehow wins this, I think the rest could be good. So, clearly that did not happen. Michael Chandler got his ass whooped. I knew it was going to happen. Roofie is insane.
True.
Mauricio Roofie's nuts. And, like, we've talked about it before, like 2 years ago or a year ago when we did this. There is a team called the Fighting Nerds, which has, like, previously had 4 members. It was Caio Borralho, John Silva, Carlos Prates, and Mauricio Roofie. And pretty much what happened is Mauricio Roofie, these guys were all like undefeated at one point, and then they slowly started accumulating losses. But they're fucking crazy. And Mauricio Roofie essentially took 1 loss, left the team, and said, I need to go become better. And he just like, you see him like with, I saw Volkanovski in his corner, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Michael Chandler.
Should have taken the 17.
Yeah.
So, but you know, in my mind, I was like, okay, theoretically, there's a chance that he could do something. He did not do something.
He did not do something, guys.
But so guys, if you this is a lesson in life, okay? If you put $10 down on a 7-leg parlay and you can cash out for 17, cash out for 17. It's gonna be worth your while. But I had after that, I believe I had was Hokit fight after that. I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. So I had Hokit on that, and then I had Sean. But here's where it gets crazy. I had Pereira, which, whoa! I did not expect that.
That's one I did not watch.
Yeah, I did not expect that. And pretty much, you know, he kind of got bitched, you know, which is not very surprising.
That's like his 3rd move up in weight.
Yeah. Well,
He ran into a bulldog, dude.
Yeah.
Cyril Gahn.
Dude.
That's a boy. That's a big boy.
That is not traditionally the first guy you want to fight at
No,
265.
no.
That is diabolical. Well, you know, I think a lot of people counted him out because, like, you know, he had a few. Well, it's like an infinite title shot loop, right? Like he's fought. You know, he's fought Francis Ngannou. You know, he's fought freaking. You know, all these guys. He lost to John Jones via the submission. You know, and he like eye poked Tom Aspinall, so people are kind of counting him out like, oh, this guy's a cheater. You know, which is traditionally true. Like, he eye pokes people a lot.
Learned that from John Jones.
If you turn your back on Cyril Gahn, you will inevitably get a hammer fist straight to the back of the head. But I will admit fully, that did not happen in this fight. Alex Pereira just truly got outstruck, and it wasn't even close. I feel bad for him, but, you know, here's the thing. He's like 40 years old now.
He probably got paid so much money.
He got paid over $10 million.
Oh my gosh.
He was getting paid $10 million without a win bonus.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy. He wasn't even the headliner of the.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
so-
I wonder.
Yeah.
we'll get into it.
Yeah, so we'll get into it. But that was crazy. So that parlay would have failed without Michael Chandler. I would not have expected it to fail on that one. That was one that I thought was kind of a lock because, when people get bigger, they get stronger and they get more oomph. And Alex Pereira at 185 and 205 was a demon with power. And I'm like, if this guy hits Sirigan once, I think he's going out. But the thing is, Sirigan just did not let him fight that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just not.
Also, like, just because you go up a weight class doesn't mean you automatically put on like 20 pounds of muscle. Like,
yeah. He had a lot of fat.
Pereira, when he would fight at 205, would weigh in pre-fight at like 230.
Yep.
Which, like, that's not a bad weight for heavyweight, but like, these are some big guys.
Big dude. And that's like the worst one you could fight, other than maybe Tom Aspinall. I mean, like, there's nobody else that is even close. Like,
he should have fought Lewis.
No, I because that wouldn't have been a superstar fight. I don't think. I mean, you could.
It would have been a good intro to the heavyweight.
You could advertise it as a
Power versus power.
power versus power. But like the whole point, it's kind of like Islam Makhachev moving up to fight Jack Della Maddalena. Like you have a guy who is so popular and so good that alone warrants a title shot once they want to go up a division, but. Like, he didn't want to just join the heavyweight division. He wanted to get the interim title, right?
Yeah.
So, but he got fucked up.
Yeah,
So, Rip Pereira, he'll be back, but his retirement is coming soon. I mean, he probably won't do more than 3 more fights, unless he's in, like, a big contract or something, but
John Jones soon.
it could happen.
They're both Unk.
They're both the exact same age, I think.
Really?
Yeah, they're, like, both 39 or both 40. So we could get a John Jones versus Alex Pereira at some point. Technically, I think John Jones is still locked into his UFC contract.
Let's go.
So that could be a way for him to get out of it. Because he wants to fight in, like, the bare knuckle and shit. Like, he wants to just make a bunch of money.
Yeah, he's a
like
dangerous
Brand
idiot, dude.
Yeah, Brand Risk. He wants to get out of the UFC. But then, the finale, bro. Betting.
Should we start up at the top?
No, I mean, I was just kind of going betting, but
we finished with the betting.
So
We can get the fight breakdown.
we'll do fight breakdown later, but I had Topuria pretty much as a complete lock. I thought that was like the easiest money ever. And well, we'll get to it later. So, let's start. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia.
I did not watch this. I was a chud and I was cooking.
Okay.
I was fighting. I was legally trying to watch it, but on my legal Paramount Plus account, I kept getting a bunch of porn ads, so I had to fight all that off, and a bunch of like VPN stuff, and your iPhone has been hacked with the 1 million virus. So by the time I got to it, it was after the fight.
Yeah.
So
Did there happen to be any like angry people in the chat of the Paramount Plus chat?
yeah, there are a lot of people spewing a lot of hate, guys. You gotta knock that off on Paramount Plus. They don't like none of that.
Yeah, dude, that's what I noticed about Paramount Plus is like I was like seeing people say like really racist stuff, and like I was like, whoa, this is a little bit past Paramount Plus, but
Dana's got to get on that. Dude.
Dana needs to get on that, bro, because I was just trying to watch UFC, and I was getting advertised hot single women in my area looking for me. I was like, whoa, like I'm trying to watch fights, but I'm just trying to watch fights. Like, that was terrible.
I didn't even have to watch the fight. Diego Lopez,
Yep.
That is my personal emo werewolf alpha male. He grew a mustache and has the terrible haircut still. No doubt he was going to win. So I didn't even need to watch him. I probably would have jinxed him anyways. So,
Well, do you have any idea how that fight went?
TKO in the second round. Right?
Yes. So
early in the second round. I think like a minute in, right?
yeah. Well, I don't know what the time was, but it was.
Or
second.
maybe it was a minute.
It was second round. I don't know, but that first round had me scared.
Yeah.
Steve Garcia was putting belt to ass.
No.
He really was.
No.
Like Diego, he got in a like. He just as easily could have gotten knocked out. I mean, we're talking like
Diego Lopez has terrible head movement.
Yeah.
He just kind of eats shots.
It was
Him versus Volk was terrifying.
And it was like, he just was fighting off. When you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. That first round was like, who am I watching right now? Like, this is not the same guy that fought Volk. This is certainly not the guy that beat John Silva. John Silva would have killed Steve Garcia. He would have sent him to the shadow realm. Like, so Diego was a little bit off in the first, but like the legend he is, he created chaos. They got in a big punch fest, and it was a great knockout. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video, but it was like Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. Like they're like freaking throwing their heads, and then at one point, I think Diego threw like a left jab, and then I'm pretty sure he ended it with like a right hook, and it was like, and Steve Garcia goes down, and then he just gets punched on the ground and TKO'd.
Nice.
So that one had me scared because I wanted Diego to win really badly, and I honestly, call me a casual, I think I'm normally up to like speed on a lot of guys. That was like my first time ever hearing about Steve Garcia.
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah, I mean, I was so surprised because I saw people in like Reddit comments. By the way, guys, Reddit is the most disgusting loser shit on planet Earth.
True.
But
unless you need to know how to fix a sink from like 2007.
Yeah, but I was on Reddit, and these people are like, oh man, Steve Garcia runs through everything. He's so good. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, what are you, his friend from high school?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is this? And it's like yeah, they drink with them at the bar, and then the first round happens. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Is that John Silva in a wig? But yeah, no. So
secret juice, dude.
So yeah, so Diego got it done, and it was actually a really good knockout or TKO, but he had me scared. Moving on, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins.
I watched this one.
Yep,
guys. I kind of used to be a Bo Nickel hater, along with a lot of people. And you know what? I hold my opinion that Bo Nickel, when he first stepped onto the spot, did not have a future in the UFC. However, baby. I am very proud of this young man.
Oh, yeah.
Who's definitely older than us. Very proud of this young man. He's come so far. His striking, dude, most of his fights, he's finished people on the feet, and I thought he was just going up against, like, second grade substitute teachers because he was winning all of them with just massive overhand rights.
Yeah.
Just destroying these people. But he was like in a stand-up fight the whole time. Dude, he had a great slam in the first round.
Oh,
he tripped him up. Dude, he like tripped, and instead of just pushing him down, he like tripped and picked him up and then slammed him.
Well, it was so amazing because he had his arm in between the legs. Like, I'm pretty sure he had
he scooped him.
Like, he scooped him and slammed him over his head. I was livid. I was like, dude, yes! Because
the club was in shambles.
The two, like, I knew that parlay wasn't going anywhere. I did it for fun. But the two fights I was worried about, while I was worried about Gaethje, I was worried about Bo Nickel, and I guess Chandler. Chandler for sure was going to lose. I mean, that was just going to be, if it hits, it's going to be amazing. But I was scared for Bo Nickel because Kyle Dawkins is a dog. Like,
I don't know anything about this guy.
I didn't until like the fight week, and I like heard this dude's story, and I watched some of his fights, and like he got released from the UFC, and he came back and just looked insane because like they released him because he wasn't. They claimed he didn't look good enough, and so he left, started beating the living hell out of people, comes back, like goes insane in the UFC, and then they have him fight Bo Nickel, which I'm like, dude, this is gonna be amazing. And Bo Nickel outstruck him. That kick, that head kick, into the punch. I mean, that was just amazing.
Dude, Bo Nickel's striking has come so far, and obviously his wrestling is on lock. So I think Bo Nickel, this is kind of like a Paddy Pimblett situation because I was also an early hater on Paddy Pimblett.
I was not.
And I hold the opinion that the old Paddy Pimblett had no future. I think I'm on this podcast famously saying he will never be top 5.
Yeah.
I said that with his current skill level. He's come so far. Bo Nickel has come so far.
Yep.
I'm just interested to see where the peak of those two people's careers are. Because if they keep improving as much as they've been improving, very, very scary.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was just like so cool. Like, such a great fight. Like,
dude, Bo Nickel was absolutely on lock the whole time. That was probably the best fight that he's had so far.
Like
as far as like a skill showcase.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home and like watch because I was watching it with my family and my sister, and we were just watching it like for fun and like we were talking and joking around the whole time. But I want to watch it just like clear of mind.
No
like,
audio.
well,
Just
not
locked in.
not no audio, but I want to listen to it with like the real audio, and like obviously we won't have all the bullshit commercials and like all that stuff. So I'm gonna just rewatch the fights and some of the promo stuff if they have it up in the full broadcast. But
A lot of AI stuff.
yeah, I didn't like that.
Not a big fan of that, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
How much do you love the troops, dude? Come on, get some troops in there.
Yeah, I think now don't get me wrong. I think it looked cool on a lot of stuff, and I think it gives you a cool visual of what the stuff was. But
We need some troops, dude.
I agree. I didn't like a lot of the AI stuff, but that was like the one gripe I had probably.
Yeah.
That, like other than the fact that not a single fight went to decision, it was still like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Somehow that pissed me off. But I told my family, I was like, I will not go to bed. I've been waiting so long for these fights, and I cannot believe how much they delivered, man. I'm so happy. Like I couldn't have asked for a better presentation. But yeah, so that fight was amazing.
Michael Chandler
Next.
versus Mauricio Hoofy.
Oh boy.
Guys, I didn't know his last name was pronounced Hoofy. I thought Megan O'Leary was tripping.
Yeah.
But then the other commentator said Hoofy. And I feel like that's a new development. I feel like everyone called him Roofy.
Yeah, it definitely was. Some people.
which-
Yeah.
Pretty sick nickname. Puts
But-
people to sleep like a roofie. Come on now.
Yeah, true.
Pretty sick. But yeah. So this fight, I don't know if you've ever seen like a grown man fight a fourth grader. Michael Chandler looked 10 inches shorter than him and scared the entire time.
Yeah, he's terrified.
He got rocked and it would just run away.
Yeah.
When you see a guy fully turn his back and start running the other way, you know your parlay is not hitting, man.
No,
That's all I can say,
bro, you should have taken the 17.
Belt.
Belt to ass.
Absolute belt, dude.
Yeah.
That was... I mean,
That was bad.
Mauricio Rufy, dude, he was literally toying with him. Like,
he was.
the feints that you usually see is like that much, like a shoulder twitch, but dude, Mauricio would literally like, ooh, and then he would slow it down and just
Yeah,
like touch him,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He was, I don't know what was going on with Michael Chandler. Surely he was like,
I thought he was going to retire.
he had to have some blackmail on him or something,
I don't
because
know.
he was a scared man. He was a scared young boy.
He
in there,
was.
dude.
I-
And dude, Mauricio Hoofy, dude, wheel kicks.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my gosh, dude. With such short range, too, because he had him up against the cage, like in jab range, and then throws a wheel kick out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bonk, starts running away.
Well, that's exactly how he knocked out King Green. Bobby
Yeah.
King Green. Yeah, like,
Sleep, dude.
just insane.
Dude, if you guys ever get caught with a wheel kick, it's night time. You catch someone's full momentum, full extension, and a heel to the temple.
yeah, that is
Gone.
just disgusting.
So,
And he hits it on the dime every time. I mean, it is. It
that's
is.
that fighting nerds, except not anymore.
Yeah, that's like the mythical fighter unlocked,
Yeah.
Mauricio Rufy. And by the way, I told my family, I was like, this is not like Rufy, Hoofy, whatever. He looked great, but it was mainly the fact that Michael Chandler did so bad, not that Mauricio Rufy did so good.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch a fight where Mauricio Rufy, Hoofy, whatever the hell, is challenged
Goofy.
and really like shows out, watch Hoofy versus Fiziev. Because holy,
That was a fight, dude.
dude, that was a fight where I was like, oh, I cannot wait.
Both of those dudes are so quick.
And they're both insanely good.
They
and,
both have really good wheel kicks, actually.
and if you, yeah, they do for sure. But yeah, if you watch if you think he did good against Chandler, like the version of Hoofy that fought, which obviously he didn't need to go hard because Chandler was.
A scared boy, dude.
Yeah, he was just a statue. But watch Fiziev versus Hoofy because that is a legendary. I mean, Hoofy did not let him get close. I can't let you get close.
I can't let you get close.
Yeah, I mean, it was just incredible. So, Hoofy's is a problem, will continue to be a problem. I can't wait to see where he goes. Incredible.
He grabbing that belt.
On to the next. He might. He's good enough to do it. He's good enough.
There comes a point in every man's life where he
Don't
must-
listen to this guy.
Dude, Derek Lewis was sacrificed.
He's 40 years old.
He was, dude. He could hardly stand up.
Did you
like,
watch his last fight?
bro?
He looked horrible in his last fight, too.
No. So they got me, guys. So going into this, Derek Lewis is like, this is my, this is my best training camp ever. This is the first time I haven't skipped a single workout or anything. He's like, I'm 1,000% healthy and all that. And dude, the promo pictures, they got me with the lighting. I texted Xavier. I'm like, yo, does Derek Lewis have abs? What's going on? But there's just some nice contours going on with the belly fat. So he came in and basically, dude, he got me. He got me. Because the first round, for the first, 45 seconds, he was basically standing still.
Yeah.
He was doing, a Yoel Romero strategy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, he's patient.
Yep.
Dude, this Joker's going to slip up, and Lewis is just going to end this fight. He's going to be one punch man.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And, dude, it was just watching your childhood, hero go down in, a sexual misconduct trial. Dude, it was terrible.
Well,
he was just getting whooped. And, dude, he got taken down, and I knew it was over.
Oh, yeah.
He got elbowed. He was cut open, guys. It was literally so sad.
Yeah, I mean...
you could have shown me, a video of, a dog getting hit with a hockey stick, and I'd probably prefer that. This was so bad.
Yeah, I was...
This was... Dude, hashtag not my Derek Lewis. Dude, this is not good.
No, I love Josh Hokett. I wanted him to win really badly. But here's the thing. So Derek Lewis, I told my family. My family doesn't know anything about UFC. I said, this guy, his key to victory and what he's done to so many people is he lulls you into a idea or a feeling of self-confidence. He will back up to the cage and let you push on him and do whatever. But if he hits that right, I told him, I said, I love this Hokett guy. If he gets hit by that right hand, he's night-night.
Yeah.
And there was a few times I was scared. Because Derek was, throwing pretty good timing.
He had a chance.
He did.
In the second round. I think he threw, a kick and, followed it up with a punch, but he pulled the punch.
Yeah.
If he would have connected that, dude.
You're right,
He
yeah.
had him off balance.
You're right.
If he would have connected with that crashing hook, dude, it would have been sleep.
Yeah, so he was close. But, I love Derek Lewis. He's got some of the... Well, number one, let's just say, he's the most decorated finisher in UFC history. I mean, he has the most knockouts out of anybody.
Semi-trucks for hands.
Just insane. The Black Beast. He's got some of the funniest post-fight interviews ever.
Takes off his shorts, throws his cup into the crowd.
Yeah,
One of the commentators says it doesn't smell that bad.
He's an absolute legend. But, in my opinion, Josh Hokett has a huge future in the sport. Now, here's the thing. He's got some problems coming in the top 5 of the heavyweight division because there are a few guys that he won't be able to beat. Well, I think he showed himself out against Curtis Blades. That was a great win. Yeah. I mean, that was
to take out Curtis Blades as a newcomer. How many fights does he even have in the UFC?
I think maybe 4 or 5.
He's new.
New. And so maybe 6. I don't know. 6, 7.
Yeah.
No, but he fought Curtis Blades and won the war with him, flipping him off the whole time. But there's a lot of people who could give Hokett problems. Volkov is the obvious one. Cyril Gane, I mean, we don't even have to talk about that.
Dude, even he called out Alex Pereira at the end, bro. You do not want that. You can say that, dude. Josh Hokett, since he's so new to the sport, going against Alex Pereira, who's in kickboxing for half of his life now.
Yeah.
Dude, Alex Pereira had a late start to his career, started at 21. But this guy's been fighting way, way longer than you've been fighting. And you just don't want that. The big mouth stuff is, cool because you get views and you're like Conor McGregor and it's fun. But, bro, if you catch Pereira, dude, and you have, 6 fights in the UFC, there's no surviving that. Simply.
Well, I think, we can get to this later, but, the craziest part is that fight could happen. Now, because here's the thing.
Yeah, Pereira lost and Hokett won.
Pereira lost, Hokett won. So the rankings are going to change because now Pereira's a heavyweight. Mm-hmm. So either Pereira has to eat the loss and say, I flew too close to the sun. I wasn't able to achieve my goal. I'm going to go back down to light heavyweight. And then let's be honest, I think he annihilates Carlos Ulberg. If he wanted to win that title again, he could. But he's 40.
Yeah.
He probably just wants to retire. Well, maybe not wants to, but he's accomplished so much. But he might do...
He's been the face of the UFC for the past 3 years.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. He might go...
He had a whole cult, dude.
Yeah, no, oh, yeah. But he could, I think maybe if he really wants it bad, he might go on, one more heavyweight title run. Because I do think, like I said, I thought that fight was going to go a lot different. We can get to it later. But That fight could happen. That's the craziest thing. I would have never imagined that fight happening. But if Hokit fights that version of Pereira, I think Hokit just outspeeds him.
No.
You didn't watch the fight though. Pereira looked slow.
Ugh.
Hokit is fast.
Dude, I don't care, dude.
Now here's the thing. Pereira does have a chin.
He has all the experience too.
He does. But Derek Lewis has all the experience, and Hokit.
Yeah, okay. He has a lot of experience, but his technique is...
Yeah.
He's self-described as a brawler, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Pereira's been in a lot more situations and figured him out.
For sure. Now, like I said, if they were both fighting a natural weight, light heavyweight, Pereira wins every time, in my opinion. But the current versions of them, that fight could happen, which is the most ridiculous thing. I think Pereira wouldn't take it. I don't think he would want to fight him. Like, I think...
No, because Pereira's definitely in it for the money
Yeah,
now. That he's made 10 mil off of that. He's not taking, like, a up-and-comer.
No, like, especially with how much...
If Tom Aspinall ever can see again...
Well, that's the crazy thing is, Cyril Gahn, when he won, he said, you guys know that guy in France, Paris, France in September. So clearly he was calling out Tom Aspinall in Paris, France in September. And, which is kind of wild to challenge the current champion in your own home country. But, if you beat Alex Pereira, maybe you have the ability to do that.
No, the UFC just hates Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
He's their whooping boy, dude.
Yeah, they're
like,
him.
your tattoos are too cool. We
Yeah.
need to string you along as interim champion for 12 years.
It's the dumbest thing
and
ever.
then remove your eyesight via Parisian nightmare.
Yeah, but but apparently, Aspinall said, he's like, yeah, I'll fight him in September in Paris. And I'm like, whoa. So that would be pretty badass. But let's move on. Next fight.
Sean O'Malley versus a
lot of people were saying Ayman, but
Zahabi.
or like some people were saying Ayman. It may be Ayman. I'm not sure.
Dude, he's aiming. He was aiming. And he was aiming at the floor. He
was aiming, yeah.
So, guys, my personal GOAT of MMA, GSP, George St. Pierre, his coach is a man by the name of Firas Zahabi, who has a younger brother who is in the UFC. So, Sean O'Malley, very talented, probably one of the best strikers in MMA right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was low-key doubting my boy Sean. I used to be heavy on the Sean hype train.
I was doubting
But
too.
after seeing him, like, get wrestled, because before it used to be like, he has no wrestling, and I'm like, look, he's never had to wrestle. He's never had to wrestle, but now that he does, they got him.
Yeah.
So then he fought Song Yadong, and I'm like, all right, whatever, soup can. No offense, Song Yadong. You could rip my skin off, and
I don't know about that, bro. I wouldn't say super.
Versus Sean O'Malley, dude.
He didn't do bad though.
Established legend versus upcomer, dude.
Yeah, but Song.
They were feeding Sean O'Malley a win with that one, I think.
Bro, I was scared during that fight.
God, I don't know.
Did you watch that one?
No.
That fight was tense. Like, Song Yadong was, like, throwing punches that were, like, breaking the sound barrier. That dude was, like, he was throwing, like, watch the fight and get back to me, but, like, I still thought Sean was going to win. I wanted him so bad to win. Because, like, it was his first, that was his first win after the Merab shenanigans, right? I wanted him so bad. I was like, this guy needs this win.
Yeah.
If he wants to be in the title shot conversation, he needs to secure his place. He has the skills to do it. Beat the hell out of this guy and move on, right? And he did end up winning. No doubt about it. But that fight was pretty close. And it also was like, it was good that Sean ended it in like a lot of damage in the third round. But if you watch that fight, your heart will be pounding because Song was throwing fast and hard.
Ugh, hate to see that.
But Sean won it because he stayed back and he was smart.
And he's Sean.
And also, I think when I watch fights, maybe I need to rewatch it. But when I watch fights that I want the fighter to win, I'm like I see it through like a weird lens. Like I've rewatched certain fights, like Merab versus Sean, and I'm like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It's just,
in the moment, it's like, no,
Sean!
It's like he's my brother or something.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was scared just because of the coaching, honestly.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You want to talk about a corner? Holy shit. Like, for Ross and GSP, I mean, that's like seeing Volk and Mauricio
Yeah,
Rufus.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just crazy. And honestly, I think he had a good game plan. Weird as shit.
Dude, the skedaddle low kicks.
Yeah.
Those are good.
It was
good
a-
plan though. They worked.
It was a weird game plan. But I think if that fight would have gone a little bit longer, I mean, Sean wouldn't have been able to pivot.
Yeah.
Like, his legs were getting beat up. But I had faith in Sean. I wanted that dude to knock that guy's lights out. And I think Eamon's a cool guy. He seems like he's a nice guy. But
Too bad he's Canadian, dude. This is America.
I'm like,
Welcome to Earth.
I think about the people I want to see in title contention, and I don't want to see Zahabi go and get his ass kicked by Peter Yan or Merab
Yeah.
Dvalishvili. So I'm like, Sean O'Malley, you did it. It was beautiful. The salute after the knockout, bro, is so good.
Had to. And he did a walk-off, too, which
Yeah.
is aura. He didn't pummel
Yeah.
him. He bong, and then
An
he like looked
instant
over,
salute.
bong,
Yeah.
and then
It was
walk
amazing.
off.
Walk off into like
good.
3 salutes.
Yeah.
He got a little close with that salute.
Yeah. No, he pulled a Musk.
He got a little
Yeah,
close.
he almost became a trillionaire.
He almost did.
So yeah, the Zahabi skedaddle low kicks were hilarious, but they were definitely working. He was like, because he knew that Sean's mobility was too good, so like instead of just standing there and kicking him, he would just like run at him,
Yeah.
and then very awkwardly like kick him. But it worked, dude. He was pummeling the inside of Sean's leg.
Well, it's just weird because like you see Eamon fight, and it's like it's kind of what I would imagine a beginner to fight. Like he has very good movement and like head movement and head protection, but it's so fidgety.
Yeah.
like it's like you would think like fighting a guy
He
like
doesn't
Sean,
look comfortable. He looks uncomfortable.
he looks very uncomfortable. He looks like kind of scared. Like he looks anxious, and he's constantly moving and pivoting, and like he's covering his face at all times, and he probably looking for the takedown, right? But if you do that against Sean, you might just get like popped through the because he's not like it's not like he's like moving around his like guard. It's like he's like moving his head in and out like. It's just so, and the leg work is so weird, the footwork, but 7-fight win streak gone, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, welcome to America.
Welcome to America, asshole.
Just one last thing. The game plan, definitely good, because Sean O'Malley's 2 best weapons that he has
Definitely good, yeah.
is his accuracy of shots and his movement.
Yeah.
And his ability to set up those shots, which I'd put in his movement.
Yeah.
So, trying to take away his mobility, definitely a good strat, but unfortunately, you're against Sean O'Malley, who does have that one-punch knockout power. So if your game plan requires you to make it past, like, round 2, like, you might maybe need a new game plan against Sean.
Yeah, and it's just, I really appreciate the game plan because I think it was really smart. But it's so exclusive. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, you can, for example, there's some things you can do that just work all the time. Like when Sean Strickland walks backward and jabs you, your face is going to keep getting beat up. There's no stop to that. If you're getting wrestled by Islam Makhachev, you are going to be tired as hell. Or Merab, let's say. You're going to be so tired that it's going to be worth it for Merab. But if all you're doing is going for significant strikes, which have a main purpose, you're trying to limit his movement, you're kind of relying on the fact that you are just going to last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not a bet you can make.
Especially against Sean,
Like,
who's
why-
known for knocking dudes out.
Like, I think it was really smart, but he didn't go for a single takedown. I don't know if he traditionally does. I think he does. I think he does go for takedowns.
GSP was a wrestler.
He was.
You think?
He was. But, like, I don't know if he traditionally hunts for takedowns. I tried to watch his fights. I watched him versus Cheeto Vera. That's the only fight I think I've ever seen from him, unless we've watched him here and I forget.
Yeah, probably just.
I probably flew right over my
Who's
head.
this guy?
I think we remembered his last name, but, like,
Yeah.
who knows. But, yeah, I watched the Cheeto Vera fight, and it was good. Like, he was punching him. Like, you'd think you'd try to mix in some of that, but it was a good game plan. I think he should have thrown some more punches.
Sean O'Malley's just got too crazy of
Sean
a build
O'Malley.
for that weight class, though, because he's
yeah.
like 5'11",
Yeah.
fighting at 135. He's against dudes who are like 5'8" tops,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they're instantly, they can't jab. They have no jab game because
Yeah.
he's outreaching them by like 5 inches.
And he's so fast.
Yeah.
And so accurate.
you have to be a short, stocky wrestler. I think that's why he struggled against Piotr Jan and Merab Dvalishvili.
Yeah.
And that's why he does so well against guys that are kind of a similar build. Even Aljamain Sterling, who's a wrestler, like, see ya, dude, blocked.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. But yeah, so that was just a super cool fight. You know, it took a while to pick up just because, you know, you're kind of just seeing Sean get kicked for a while, but it was cool. I liked the finish, and I love to see the Sugar Show continue.
You could definitely see when he figured stuff out.
Yeah.
Because that first round, it was all just like getting kicked, like you said, but then second round, he figured out his range late in the first round. So second round, it was time.
It was time.
He was hunting that whole time, and he got it.
He got it, and he wanted it bad, and it was awesome. So that was great. On to the next.
Pereira versus Gane. Guys, I was sleepy time by this time.
Now, by the way, that's what you should do. That is the smart decision.
Did you work today?
I did.
What time?
6 o'clock. Yeah.
You little
Dumbass.
rascal.
Dumbass.
You little rascal.
So I was surprised at how well I stayed up. Like, don't get me wrong, the coffee revived me, bro. Like, number one, I love the taste of coffee, but I needed it today, bro. Like, I was actually scared when I was going to sleep. I was like, well, not scared, but I was like, I just know this is going to suck tomorrow. Like, not because of my work or anything, just the fact that I had no sleep. Like, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, most of the time I wake up at, like, even if I go to bed and get, like, 6 hours of sleep, I'll cut it. You know, like, I like to wake up at, like, let's say I work at 6. I like to wake up at, like, 4:45. Almost always. If I would have went to bed at 4, if I would have woke up at 4:45 this morning, I would have got 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it because it was like 1:40 when I was going to bed, and that's not how long it lasted. That's just how I think I ended up eating like a little bit of a chicken dinner. So I was
Powerful.
I was up a little late, but yeah, I was like, I just knew it was gonna be dreadful, and it actually did not end up being. But I was scared. I was like, okay, it's almost 2 a.m. I traditionally wake up before 5 a.m. This is going to be bad.
You can't think about it.
You can't.
You psyched yourself.
Yeah, you can't think about it. So all I did is I was like, I have work tomorrow. Today.
No.
I have work.
You can't think about it.
I have work soon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lock in. So I was a good boy. I did not set the early alarms. My earliest alarm was 5:30. The thing I planned on doing, I was like, okay, if I end up like oversleeping or I need it bad, I'll go in at like 6:30 or 7. I did not need it. I woke up at 5:30, put all my stuff, drove to work, and changed into my uniform, and I drank my coffee. And
no worry about a bad hair day either.
No worry about a bad hair day. No worry about a bad beard day. I have not been on the contact train quite yet. I did pick them up, but I have very long top eyelashes. And I don't know why, like, I don't know if it's just, like, me not used to the contacts yet, but, like, it feels like a wing beat. Like, poof, like, the moment my contact comes, like I, like, smack it down to earth with my eyelash. So, I think I gotta figure out how that works. But, we're gonna lock in on that. But, yeah, man, we got, like, 3 hours of sleep. About 4.
Beep, 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 beep.
Like 3 hours and 50 minutes. And worked a quick 10. And, you know, now we're here doing the pod. This fight was tragic for me because I really wanted Pereira to win. I do not like Cyril Gane, which I can't really say. Like, I like him as a person. It seems like he's a very wholesome, great guy, but I feel like he's been just in so many like ridiculous scenarios in the heavyweight division. Like,
He's a bad boy.
he's a bad boy. He
He be poking.
be poking, and
He be hitting people in the back of the head.
if you turn your head, bro. He's like
He's
the Grim
coming.
Reaper. Yeah, he's like the cart.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's like the cart narcs if you leave your shopping cart out. I mean, he would get you. But like, so he's gonna get you for sure. I mean, it's like a legendary weapon for him. But yeah, so he's had so many ridiculous scenarios that he's been involved with. A few of them being egregious. You know, him eye poking Aspinall. I was so excited for that fight.
Basically scooping his eyeball out of his head.
Yeah, I mean, it was so crazy. And it wasn't even a no. It was a no contest. It wasn't even a DQ. I mean, that should have been a DQ in my eyes completely.
Especially if you do it to the champ. Like,
Yeah.
that should add an extra, like, hey, knock it off. This is our money guy.
Yeah, and also like now, I mean, he's been inactive for almost a year. I feel like
He's
like
had, like, I think 2 or 3 surgeries.
major surgeries.
Like, to just try to, like, get vision back,
yeah,
basically.
just trying to be a human.
He's seeing lights and shapes, I think, out of that one eye.
Yeah.
Max.
So like that's annoying. And then like we watched Volkov versus Gon 2 here, and huge robbery. Volkov should have won it, and Dana White said, "Hey, Volkov,
You got right.
I think you got robbed. We're gonna make this right." Dana never made it right.
Not yet, bro. Trust. Big things coming soon.
Yeah. So Volkov, I really like Volkov. I think he's awesome. And if
You need a scary,
you need a
huge Russian.
You do. You need just a scary big heavyweight, which Taliesin Teixeira should be, but he sucks.
No.
Teixeira, you suck, bro.
You suck, dude. Pull up.
Actual idiot. Like he fights. He makes me so mad because he could be so good. That dude's cardio is like, it's Derek Lewis. It is Tai Tuivasa level.
No.
It is terrible. Taliesin Teixeira needs to reevaluate his life. That dude
Stairmaster now.
because he could be so cool, but he's honestly, and the moment he gets wobbled, he's like he looks like something I will not disclose, but yeah, he looks like a Goomba that just got jumped on to Mario, bro. He's like having a seizure after he gets hit, but because he's got to fall like 7 feet. But yeah, this fight was tragic for me. Great performance by Cyril Gane. I mean, you want to talk about like making your moment? Like he got one of the performance of the night bonuses for it, for just beating Alex Pereira. It was probably one of the easiest wins of his life. I mean, it was not hard for him at all. He was just picking him apart, moving in and out super fast.
My king went down, dude.
And he like, something that got me in the post-fight interview was like, he had a cut under his eye, and it like just perfectly formed like a tear of blood. And I'm like, no. But you know, Pereira pretty much said in the post-fight interview, he's like, this is the risk I took. He's like, this is what I was putting on the line. He's like, this could have happened, right? But so Pereira will be back. He has nothing left to prove. If he wants to become the heavyweight champ, he probably has like 3 more fights to do it. Because he's going to have to earn his way back up the rankings that he was never on, right? He got there through
Aura.
Through Aura and like increased wins in other divisions. So he'll have to beat somebody like, you know, Sergey Spivak or Alexander Volkov or, you know, Josh Hokett, and then he'll probably have to fight the interim champ if there is one at that point. And then he'll have to beat the champ at the time.
How do you feel about Pereira versus Curtis Blades?
Well, Curtis Blades was pretty much just as fast as Josh Hokett in their fight, I think. Like, it was very evenly matched. I think Josh Hokett just kind of landed on him a little bit more. He hit at the better times. If that version of Pereira fights that version of Curtis Blades, I think Curtis Blades gets it. Because I think
that could be a good fight. I think that could be a good welcome to the heavyweight, and also Blades has been on a losing streak, so I think he has a good chance of beating Pereira because he's like an established name in the heavyweight division. I think that'd be a good matchup.
that's 2 big boys.
Welcome to heavyweight because you're fighting Curtis Blades, but then you give Blades, hey buddy, this is like probably the fairest fight you're gonna get right now because you got to go through some monsters to get back up. Dude. So I think that could be a good matchup.
That could be a good matchup. I agree. That like I could see Dana and Hunter or whoever the matchmakers are.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden. People are gonna want Pereira versus Hokett. I don't think Pereira wants that.
Nah.
Because here's the thing: even if he knocks him out, he just is just gonna go like this again. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, there's nothing.
Hype train derailed.
It's just full like risk for him. Like, yes, Hokett looks amazing. I love Josh Hokett. I think he's awesome. I love the trash talk. I love the fighting. But if Pereira beats him, it's like, oh yeah, okay, obviously, right? But if Hokett wins, it's like, oh my god, title shot immediately. What the? And then you got.
And then he'll go on like a 7-fight losing streak,
Which-
and you won't remember who he is.
Hokett is just a trash talking machine right now. I mean,
He thinks he's Macho Man Randy Savage.
he does, and he also, you know,
And he also thinks he's Alex Jones.
he kind of cursed the Brazilians and the South Americans this time, bro. Because he was telling,
I want a shama on your mama.
yeah, I want to shama on your mama. And then he told Ilya Taporia in the press conference, he goes, at the very end, he was acting shy the whole time and like complimenting people, and he goes, I think Pereira is sad because he's not tall enough to see himself in the bathroom mirror, and he also married a stripper from Miami. I'm sorry. And like and the whole time Taporia's like, why don't you just shut up? Somebody take this mic away. Why don't you just
And then
shut up?
Pereira doesn't speak English.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
hearing stuff through a
Yeah.
translator and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
stone turning sound.
But like the moment he hears somebody say Chama, he's like, yeah. But yeah, so but it was so funny watching him rage bait Ilya. Because what's Ilya gonna go do? I mean, he's not gonna go fight Hoket.
no, he would
Like,
get torn in half.
But he's like, why don't you just shut up?
Stupid Spanish idiot.
No, don't call him stupid.
Dude,
I-
he is stupid.
I wanted.
He came from 145 and wants to fight Gaethje, dude.
Yeah.
That's
But-
like me, like, hitting, like, 135 on bench and being like, I could probably fight a gorilla.
But we'll
happening.
We'll get to that later. But yeah, and I guess it is the next fight. We could probably talk about it. But guys, Alex Pereira will be back. Don't discount Cyril Gane. I dislike him because of some of the ridiculous treatment he's had and some like questionable wins. But the dude is legit. Let's be honest. If John Jones never went for that takedown, he probably would have got knocked out for sure. I mean, John Jones wasn't going to beat Cyril Gane in the striking. I don't think at heavyweight. Light heavyweight John Jones is one of the best fighters ever, technically.
Heavyweight John Jones. Yeah, you're right.
Like, because you look, him versus Stipe, he was actually fighting pretty good, but it's against like a 46-year-old Stipe.
Heavyweight John Jones is literally just, like, out of shape John Jones.
Yeah, it's just not, like, you can tell he perfectly picks his fights. Now, I think in some way, if he were to, like, as ridiculous as it sounds,
Hit me with it.
if the fight ever happened, him versus Tom Aspinall, if he got Tom Aspinall to the ground, there is a chance he could submit him.
Yes.
But Tom Aspinall is also very good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's a submission artist himself. I mean,
he's freaky fast.
He's freaky
and
fast.
a great wrestler.
Super strong. I mean, it would not be easy, but there's like, let's say like a 20% chance it happens. Like if they go to the ground, John Jones might guillotine him or some.
John Jones is going to try to tear his arm off.
Yeah,
he is
or darce him.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad
Tom
boy.
Aspinall is definitely technically there, but John Jones is just mean.
He's mean.
Like that guillotine. I forget who was that against.
Lyoto Machida.
Yeah, dude, when he guillotined and just dropped his unconscious body. That's mean,
Man.
dude. That is mean guy stuff. That
That-
is like literally like villain of the movie
That's
activities.
villain.
To knock somebody out and then just drop them and let their basically at this point lifeless body slam face
Well,
first.
it's just such
That's
a
bad boy.
and it's just so
especially with how respectful Lyoto Machida is, dude.
Yeah.
He would knock somebody out, send him into the next dimension, and he'd give him a bow, dude.
Yeah.
Because he comes from karate, dude. John Jones
Yeah.
comes from gay Greco-Roman oil wrestling, dude. And
like-
felonies and chasing people with
Yeah.
shotguns and hitting pregnant women with their car.
Yeah.
And I hate you, man.
and getting hard when wrestling with Hasbulla.
Oh, no.
That video is diabolical.
This is the first time hearing of this.
Don't look it up.
Oh.
Like
He's in the files, dude.
Well, it's like when like the video of like Mike Tyson like kissing
Thinking he's a child.
Hasbulla thinking he was like a baby. Well, John Jones knew he wasn't, and he was like play fighting with him, and questionable things happened. Questionable things happened.
It wasn't the jean zipper.
Dude, I don't even remember. Like I remember it was like unsettling, whatever it was. But regardless, I know it's not popular to say. Technically, wise, John Jones is a demon
Yes.
in the octagon.
Was.
Was. But we got off on a tangent there. It was a great performance by Cyril Gane. He's going to go fight Tom Aspinall. And here's the thing. Based on that last performance, even without the eye pokes, or let's just say without the eye pokes, he was putting it on Tom Aspinall. I don't think it was as bad as people said, because I was watching the fight, and to me, it was a bloody nose. It wasn't really that big of damage. I think Tom was just kind of getting started. But, Cyril Gahn, man, he looked clean. He was fast. He was hitting hard. He was accurate. I mean, he was moving in and out. He was not there for any of Alex's strikes. He could win it. I mean, that's a fight that they're going to make if Tom Aspinall's healthy, and it's going to be freaky. The finale.
Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje.
Insane. You still have not watched this fight?
I haven't watched this fight now.
I cannot wait for you to watch this fight.
Yeah.
I almost wish you didn't know what the result was.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish there was a world right now where I could wipe your memory and have you watch the whole card.
Where am I? What?
Because, you said something interesting earlier. You said Ilya Topuria goes up from 145 and thinks he can beat Justin Gaethje. I think that's kind of a ridiculous thing to say, considering Charles Oliveira beat Justin Gaethje very easily. Max Holloway knocked out Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
All the people that Ilya beat Justin Gaethje pretty easy. Not Volkanovski, because he never fought him. But with that being said, I was telling people all week, I said, I want Justin Gaethje to win, but I don't think he will, because Ilya Topuria just has looked so good. He's looked unbeatable.
He's too well-rounded.
He's too well-rounded, and everywhere that Justin's good, or has been good, we'll get into that later.
He's 57 years old.
He's 57 years old. Well, not even that. I mean, like, he changed. He fought different this time. Well, not fully, but importantly, he fought different. Previously, the things that Justin Gaethje has been good at are getting in your face, creating chaos, hitting you like a freight train.
Justin Gaethje hit like truck.
Yeah. What is Justin Gaethje good at when you think about? He's good at creating just weird moments. He is one of the most dangerous guys in the pocket ever.
Yes.
Like, Joe Rogan says every time, he said it a million times last night, when Justin Gaethje got into the UFC, he would throw head kicks from the clinch.
Yeah.
And I think he tried to do one last night. But, in the pocket, that uppercut, that dirty boxing, that right hook, I mean, Justin Gaethje is scary.
Yeah.
But Ilya Topuria in the pocket is a whole nother level.
Yeah, he's all, like, finesse and everything, but
Yeah.
Gaethje is just, like, a brute.
Yeah, a brute versus just an unimaginable
Dude,
power,
yeah.
speed, and precision.
It's, like, Ilya Topuria is, like, Puss in Boots, and, like, Ilya Topuria, and Justin Gaethje is, like, Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, true. And I was just like, I was telling people, I was like, I do not see a world where Justin fights well enough to win this. I just don't. I told people, I was like, he has the tools in the toolbox to do it, for sure. And he also has super high stakes, because this is his last title fight ever. Guaranteed. I mean, especially with how stacked lightweight is now.
Yeah.
You lose once. I mean, who's to say he can even beat Rufy? You know?
To climb back up,
Yeah.
you have to go through so many people.
So many crazy guys that have been building,
Yeah.
And so it's like, he had high stakes.
I was definitely scared. I was talking to my girlfriend's brother-in-law yesterday. I'm like, I'm scared for Gaethje. I think this could be his retirement fight because
so too.
Ilya is just so good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, on a level, he's still Justin Gaethje. All it takes is one.
Yeah. So
So I was being a little mean to Ilya Topuria because he's a foreigner and this is America
Yeah.
250. I seriously would not have been surprised if he won. It was 60-40, Ilya, Gaethje, but Gaethje got it done, and I'm happy. I'm not necessarily surprised, but that's not what I would have put my money on.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's still Justin Gaethje.
Oh, he's still Justin Gaethje, and I mean that. I can't wait for you to watch. I mean, it was badass. Have you seen the pictures of Ilya yet?
No.
Oh my god! Don't get on Instagram. Don't get on anything.
Deleted Instagram, bro.
Dude, I want you to see this in like its full authenticity. And I almost wish I didn't just spoil it there. This fight is crazy.
Yeah.
It is awesome. I mean, it is like just incredible. So Justin Gaethje, he traditionally has not used the jab as much as other fighters. He used it this time, and he used it good.
Oh no!
So Justin
Jab Merchant confirmed.
Well, he did a lot of clinch fighting too, but he beat the shit out of Ilya's face with his jab.
Yeah.
I mean, and he fought so smart. Like, you would not imagine him to fight so smart, but he knew, like, this is it. So he was fighting backwards. He was keeping his distance. Anytime he got backed up against the cage, he would fight and then try to get out and make space in the middle of the octagon. It was incredible, man. Like, it was just, and you'll see, man, there were times where Ilya was about to, like, end it. Mm-hmm. Like, there were times where I was like, oh, here we go. You know, like, Justin, you had a good run. That was it. You'll see. Your heart will be racing, but Justin got it done. And once you get past, the hill, bro, it turns into like an avalanche.
Ugh.
Like, it is just a belt to ass. I mean, I can't wait for you to watch it. So, guys, Justin Gaethje, he pulled it out, and not only did he pull it out, it was a dominant performance. A TKO in some fashion. I don't know if you know how it ended. I'm not going to spoil it. But, holy shit.
Against Ilya Topuria, dude. I feel like Justin Gaethje is like the last of the old blood still in the UFC. Mm-hmm. As far as like everyone else who comes in is like, I have to have my 25 minutes of mindfulness a day. I have a dream journal.
Yeah.
I'm Ilya Topuria. I drink wine during weight cut because it makes me feel good. And then Justin Gaethje's like probably the last dude who's like, somebody wants to fight?
Yeah.
Put him in front of me. I'll kick his ass right now.
He's in the press conference. I don't feel any emotions.
Yeah.
That's what this sport does to me. He said, I live for this. I don't live a fun life. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. And you're like,
he's like, I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't even have a dog. I live in a huge house by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I hang out with my mom, bro.
It was so funny when he's like, I don't live a normal life. He's like, if I get bored or like I feel sad, I just go out and I meet the fans wherever they are. I'm like, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
like, he just goes and gets like beers with fans if he feels lonely. I'm like, bro. But man, I can't wait for you. I hope you text me and are like, holy fuck.
Soon, dude.
Yeah. But guys, that is one of the most epic things I think I've ever seen.
Exhilarating.
I could not have imagined that. I mean, it was just incredible. And maybe I'm glazing the fight because it's like recency bias and I wanted Justin to win. But I love Ilya Topuria too. Like when we, or whenever he was about to fight, when he was about to fart. When he was about to fart, dude, I was so excited. Dude. When he moved up to lightweight and he was about to fight Charles Oliveira, people were like, man, Charles is going to whoop his ass. I'm like, I don't think so.
Charles is 93 years old.
I don't think he's that old. I mean, he's decorated for sure. He's been fighting for a long time.
Yeah.
For sure, way older than Ilya Topuria.
And he's been in a lot of wars,
of wars. But if one thing that I never caught in the first fight is when they went and like they met in the middle, Charles Oliveira landed an elbow that would have dropped most guys. You can find a slow-mo of it where it is just fully engaged, clean, just the full power of Charles Oliveira. And Ilya gets hit, and then he does that 2-punch combo, drops him, lights out. Like, that would have
I have to rewatch that fight.
That would have dropped most people. I missed it the first time, too. I saw TikTok, I was like, what the? Like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
And it's just, Ilya's like, whoop, and that was it. And, somebody said something. It was like, it was one of the announcers. It's like, maybe I was watching a YouTube video of, like, the results. But somebody said, they're like, I still don't think, if Ilya were to move down right now to 145, I think he'd run through the division again. Like, that amount of power at 145, because he's natural there, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's really good at lightweight, but, you do see a size discrepancy of, like, Gaethje versus Topuria. There is a reach.
If Islam came back down to 155, Ilya Topuria would be in the doghouse.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
He's definitely very great at 145, but...
Yeah.
155 has some megalodons, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if Islam comes back down to 155...
Oh, my God.
Dude, Ilya would be unwise to accept
Yeah.
that fight. It would make him look like a fraud.
Yeah, I just can't believe the result. Like, I'm blown away. Because, honestly, you'll see. Ilya didn't look bad. Now, there's a lot of people online that are like, something's off. This has to be rigged.
This can't be him.
Like,
His tattoo changed.
Yeah.
It's not his face anymore.
yeah, it's like, bro, there were times in that fight where Ilya was about to end it like that. I mean, lights out. He was about to do the cup. I mean, dude, it was going to happen. But Gaethje held out, bro. Like, it was just, you got to see. But these people that are saying this is rigged and it's like, Ilya fell off tonight.
Was it Eric Trump?
Yeah.
That's where you get into the conspiracies.
That
Go
was-
ahead and finish the thought. We'll wrap up with some conspiracies.
Yeah. But that was weird. But it's like, he was fast. He was accurate. He was hitting hard. Damage-wise, like if you look at Justin Gaethje's face after the fight, looked completely fine. Like,
It's hard to tell with Justin, dude.
yeah, like
His nose has been broken so many times.
yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. But like you wouldn't tell like these punches were hitting, but like man, Ilya was hitting hard, fast, precise. He was doing exactly what he needed to do. It was just the fact that Justin fought really smart. I mean, like there were no rolling thunders, no
No random backflips
No
out of a
random
takedown where you hit your head against the canvas.
yeah.
That's the best Justin Gaethje clip in the world.
Oh, it's the best. And like he gets like kicked coming on the way up.
Yeah.
He like
He
rolls.
does half a backflip, just goes stiff as a board midair, and then just starts getting beat up for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, so but the people that are saying if you're gonna say anybody looks unnormal or out of ordinary is Pereira. I mean, he looked different. Everybody else on the card was cool. Diego was kind of different. He didn't. You'll see. First round didn't look very good, but Ilya was good. Justin, I think that's the best fight he's ever, like his best performance ever. He did well against Khabib, but he got submitted. You know, he won a round against Khabib, I think.
Yeah. He
Like-
hit like Chuck, dude.
Yeah, like I mean, you look at that and you're just like, wow, mythical fighter unlocked. Like I couldn't believe. I was on the edge of my seat or standing up. Like I just like I said, probably biased talking on a lot of this stuff, but it was just so cool. But yeah, so let's get into Eric Trump.
Conspiracy theories. So we have Eric Trump DMing Daniel Cormier, who is one of the, I'd say, head figures of the UFC, considering he's a commentator and he has like the podcast and everything, and he does like a lot of interviews outside of just the commentating stuff.
Yep.
Daniel Cormier, probably one of the top figureheads in the UFC. We have Eric Trump, son of Donald Trump Jr. I mean, Donald Trump, son of Donald Trump.
What are you saying about me right now?
Coming in here, dude, DMing Daniel Cormier. Is there a chance any of these things are rigged?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
What possible motivation could he have other than insider trading? Daniel Cormier he posted it. He screenshotted.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier deletes the
Yeah.
post, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Eric Trump?
What's going on, Eric?
I know that the Trump boys, they're into some crypto shenanigans. Donald Trump has made more off of crypto than he has in any of his real estate stuff where he was like bankrupting contracting companies and
Yeah.
just building casinos. But he's made more money like from crypto, probably including Trump coin.
Mhm.
It's so sad to see, bro.
Yeah.
And the Trump NFTs, what are
Yeah.
we doing?
Yeah.
But Eric Trump, I forget the name of the crypto company that they're in charge of, but they're Tether maybe something. But they're wrapped up into some shady insider trading.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Barron Trump also doing some insider trading, and that's the interesting thing. I don't think there's any insider trading laws against crypto yet because it's all just information.
Yeah.
Somehow, I read something about this. Somehow, that's like basically how the Trumps haven't gotten in trouble with it because they are doing that, but there's no law against it. So,
Yeah.
Eric Trump, I'm gonna be watching. You better be. I can't say you better be watching your six because it sounds like I'm gonna like hunt him down.
Guys, please don't take down the podcast. We are
I'm
proud Americans.
suspicious of you, Mr. Eric Trump.
Well, it was really weird because, like, I think he reached out. It was, like, kind of a friendly DM. The first DM was friendly. And then it was, like, you know, I think the first thing he said, there was, like, maybe 4 messages total. I think I'm missing one. I think I'm missing part of the script. But he at one point goes, like, you know, I think he said, like, are there any interesting stats to look out for tonight? Or, like what are you predicting? And I think, like,
Foot in the door.
DC said something, yada, yada, yada. And then maybe that didn't happen, but what for sure did happen is he goes, well, do you know if any fighters are potentially injured? Which now we're getting kind of weird. And then
Derek Lewis, allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, his corner after the first round asked him, how's
how's your shoulder? Yeah. Yeah. But that is true. But you know, you got that, and then it's like at one point he goes, you know, are you gonna bet on any of the fights? And then
Which Daniel Cormier couldn't possibly be allowed to do.
he DC responded. He goes, yeah, sorry, I'm not allowed to bet on the fights at all. And then Eric goes, well, I'm just trying to like see if any of the fights are rigged. And then he just straight up said it. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
You're leaking the script, dude.
But you know, so like, and now you got all the dummies that are like talking about Ilya and Pereira, and like there was one of the fights had
Derek Lewis was sacrificed. But
Derek Lewis was sacrificed.
It's not-
There was a weird one. Maybe it was Ilya. I don't know. But people are like, and then there is an odd picture circulating on TikTok and Instagram where they're taking a picture of Justin's glove after he gets it raised, and it looks like there might be a foreign object here under his glove wrap, but I think it's just like the padding of the glove. But
They also had different gloves for this fight, which was interesting.
I didn't know that.
They just did solid blue versus solid red.
Hmm.
They didn't have like the black with the UFC logo and then the red or blue tape.
Oh,
So
I didn't
don't know
notice-
what they're doing with that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Justin cheated. He just hits hard as hell. But what is interesting is somebody said that they didn't check his gloves, which I don't know how that could be possible. I wasn't checking. I don't think he cheated.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I can say I personally did not check his gloves. So
I don't
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't think he cheated. If he did, it's going to get caught somehow, right?
And
but
he won it, dude. He's just.
he wouldn't. He's an authentic guy.
No.
But it does, you know, people are taking a picture of that screenshot. I think it's just glove wrap or like weird tape or something.
Guys, we'll put our best scientists onto this. Don't
Guys,
worry.
we will put the sponsors onto this video and we'll find out what was under Justin Gaethje's glove. Maybe it was a stuffed animal, perhaps a
Could have been a keepsake.
a pack of crayons for a
It could have
post-fight
been.
snack.
Could have been, dude.
But yeah, it was. I mean, honestly, just like the combination of like the theatrics, the fights, the finishes, the winners, like pretty much all of the people I wanted to win won, and the people that I wanted to win that lost, I liked the people also for the most
Yeah.
part. Like I love Mauricio Rufy, I think he's awesome. And honestly, for the future of the division, I wanted him to win.
Yeah.
For my parlay, I wanted something different. But who cares? That's all stupid.
Yeah.
I'm up a total of $5, guys.
No
Okay?
big deal.
So I put in 60 total, and I got back 65.
Let's go.
So now all of that was won by Justin Gaethje.
Thank you. Thank you, Glorious King.
Thank you, Justin Gaethje.
Yeah. Really, my only final thought that I think I have is the live band was very cool. How they played the walkout
Amazing.
songs. That was because there were times where like I'm like, I had to like,
Yeah.
and then they
Is that a
show
different
it,
singer?
and it's like, oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
them. They're
Yeah.
so good. So
They're so good.
that was very cool. Like Sean O'Malley's walkout.
Yeah.
That was so good.
So
Loved
sick.
that.
The like Lambo that pulls up, and then he's
Yeah.
like coming out of a limo. Well,
If you are what you say you are.
she was good.
Yeah.
Well, Justin Gaethje has a good singer for his.
Mm.
Badass.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire card.
I'm glazing, dude. I'm actually glazing.
That's good.
I loved it. I'm just like, because there's been times, not on Sunday nights, but there's been times where I've waited like 3 months for a fight, or a month, or whatever it is. You can't like
The hype train's coming, dude.
you can't just like sit and wait for a fight, right? But you're excited in advance. Like you see the cards and you're like, oh my god, in 5 weeks,
Yeah.
this is gonna happen. And then it's like a first round knockout or like a snooze fest for 25 minutes. Bro, no. There's none of that on this card. Everything was exciting. The one gripe that I can give is the Hokett fight. I love Josh Hokett. I think he's awesome. I think he's going to be really good.
I think Michelle Obama's a man.
One of the funniest post-fight interviews ever.
Clip farmer.
I was laughing my ass off. I was smacking the ground. I was laughing so hard. But it was like I went off my couch. I was like, I get it. I get it.
Michael.
It's like, the conspiracy theories were right. But
Putting chemicals in the water that's making our
Where's Alex
our
Jones?
freaking fighters gay.
yeah. But yeah, so Josh Hokett, I think that he was fighting stupid. Like, I think he could have finished it.
He threw that one high kick. That was sweet. I didn't know he was
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Love
But-
seeing a big boy move.
But like, I think he could have knocked him out and finished him. I think So during the press conference, he said to Derek Lewis, "Don't rob me of my glory. Don't quit. If you quit, I'm gonna follow you into the parking lot and beat you up."
Yeah.
So pretty much, you could tell he just wanted this fight to go on as long as possible. And I might be wrong, but I think he was delaying, because like
Derek was so gassed.
Yeah.
He literally could have just kicked his legs out from under him.
Yeah.
Maybe he was scared that like maybe this
Like,
dude
he
could
was
throw
playing
a
turtle, yeah.
dubious punch or something.
But like there was times,
maybe he's drunken fist woof.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm
But-
wobbly.
there were times where like Derek was like literally completely vertical against the back of the cage. He's already been rocked twice. Any other fighter would have just thrown like 2 or 3 more and knocked him out. Hoke gets like,
See, this is an interesting theory. I wasn't even thinking about that, but maybe he was milking it to try to make himself look better, because that's more clips, bro.
well, I don't even think it was that. I think he was doing it like to be a dick. Like I think he was trying to make Derek take more punishment, because like if you look at the armbar looks like a terrible armbar. He was clearly joking. Like
You think
he
was screaming at the end? Do you think that?
Well, he didn't use his hips at all.
No, his feet weren't. I used to do this all the time when I was in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I could never finish an armbar, and I didn't know why.
I still probably could.
You have to plant your feet on the floor.
Yeah.
If you have your feet up in the air, you're never going to finish it, because when you push with your hips,
There's
you're
no
doing
pivot.
nothing, because
Yeah.
you're pulling the arm with you.
Yeah.
So you need to plant your feet like next to their shoulder, and
Yeah.
then you can actually pop up. So
I was never good
he's
at it.
new enough to the sport. Maybe he didn't know.
I think he was joking.
I literally could only do arm bars upside down because I didn't know that. I didn't know what was up.
Yeah.
But like doing I called it the gay vampire. That was my signature move. Was the upside down. If I had somebody in my
gay vampire.
dude, I would flip. If I had somebody in my guard, I would just grab their arm and flip around and arm bar them upside down, which felt awesome to do.
Dude, I'm humble enough to admit now, like I sucked at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I was ass. Like I would survive through like just pure strength. But the moment I got put in like a Kimura, my arm's going.
Yeah.
If I get put in a guillotine, like I was pretty good at surviving though. Like if I got put in like a choke, like I would not get neck choked. I never got neck choked. But if you take my arm or like my ankle, I never.
But you're a long guy, so
Yeah.
you're susceptible.
Yeah, but I never like got super good. I think when I go back and train, I'm gonna put a lot of focus into the striking, because my goal. I think I am just gonna keep saying next year, just so I force myself to do it. And maybe I just have to like start training in like a month. I don't know.
Now, soon, dude.
Soon.
You're almost 23, bro.
I know. So like if I were to like train, like let's say like I trained and I won and like I wanted to keep doing it, bro. Like a fast paced career would be like 28 start. That's not that long. Like you fight for like, maybe 5 good years, like till you're like 32, 33, and then you're like pretty much you're on the decline. And also, I mean, I'd have to be good to like fast track that. So I want to do at least one just for the difficulty of it, because if I won, I'd be just on top of the world. And even if I lost, I think I would do it again. I would do at least 2. I would do unless I got
get back.
Unless I got like a horrible injury, or like
that's so risky.
like if someone like broke my orbital bone, I mean,
tap to strike it.
yeah. But like what was I even talking about? I sucked at jiu-jitsu. I think next time I go back, I'm gonna really focus on striking, and just like because I think I could be really good at that.
Yeah.
I was just like not super disciplined when we went, and I like never stretched, and like I was kind of fat, so not super fat, but like not slim. So, but man, I loved the UFC White House card. It was great. But yeah, Hoke it, man. If you're gonna play with your food, don't do it against a fan favorite like Derek was. Don't hurt somebody like that.
I don't like people coming in and being like, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Shut up,
Well,
man.
it's like if you're so good, which I think you are very good. You're beating up, and in my opinion, prolonging. You could always say like, oh, he's afraid of the one punch. But if Derek's against the cage like this, you're not afraid of him fully turning his body, hooking.
You'd have 10 seconds to react.
And he's so fast. Like, Hoke could duck. Like, I mean, like, I think he was prolonging it, trying to make Derek look like an idiot. Honestly, because That's what he looked like to me. He was
Yeah.
just a bumbling, like,
Derek,
on
it's
the
okay.
ground.
I know that wasn't you. It's
Derek,
okay. There
Derek.
are true patriots like me still out there.
Derek, it's okay.
Derek, it's okay. The
I'm-
accident wasn't your fault. It's been 10 years.
But yeah, man, I loved it. It was so fun. I can't wait for you to watch. Honestly, the Alex Pereira fight, watch it, but don't get excited. I mean, it might hype you up for the future Cyril Gane fights.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sad seeing Alex get beat like that. But the final fight, bro, oh my god, badass.
Barn burner.
So,
Heck yeah.
but guys, it's been a Monday hotcast. We're bringing back the MMA analytics. I think this has got to be one of our best ever, man. Because like we're
Could be.
both on lock. We're both freaking talking about previous fights. We're talking about previous champs.
We're bringing in the information.
We've been studying. We've been doing everything, bro. We've been upgrading in life.
Not a big deal.
And this is a Monday hotcast for the boys.
I literally spent all day at work just redoing the thing I was doing. It hit 2:30.
It hits different, bro.
It hit 2:30 and I had to restart from 6 a.m.
Oh.
And I was literally just like...
Yeah.
I've
I've been there, bro.
I was listening to hardcore history for the first time. I'm listening to like stories of like Nazi soldiers getting
Ooh.
like frozen alive in Russia
Ooh.
because they didn't have any winter uniforms because Hitler didn't want them to have winter uniforms because he's like they wouldn't fight as hard if they knew that they had to fight in winter.
Yeah.
So November came and they just got froze to death and I'm like, well, I guess I got it better than those guys.
Dude, Russia freaking destroyed them, bro.
Some spooky fellers.
They used their terrain to the advantage, bro.
7/8 of all the German soldiers, I'm going to call them German, not Nazi, because some
Yeah.
of them might have not been down with that fully.
Yeah.
7/8 of German soldiers that died in, like, Russia.
Yeah. No, they like it was a
The losses on
It-
the Eastern Front are
yeah.
insane.
Well, it was such a we're getting into this. It was such a
Guys, well, unseen trust.
it was such a stupid attack.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest.
He didn't want to be Napoleon, and then he just was Napoleon.
It would honestly be like if somebody were trying to invade America on boats. Like, bro, our landmass does not allow you to do that.
Yeah.
It's just we got that, bro. But yeah, it's dude, the Russian winter, you do not want to mess with that.
Some bad bulls, too.
Some
They're
bad bulls.
used to it, dude.
Oh, dude, that's
Empty out the gulags, give them guns, say go shoot those guys.
And dude, they were probably drunk the whole time, just
some bad
drinking
boys.
vodka, just shooting people, that like watching people freeze to death in the snow, like you know, just like. But hey, man, you try to invade Russia in the snow, and that's what you get.
True that.
Not good. But guys, it's been a Monday hotcast. We gonna be back.
We'll be back. Probably another episode this week.
Yeah,
Thursday recording.
probably.
Yeah, come out Thursday night. So you listen to it Friday, no big deal. This one will definitely be out tonight. It's early enough.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
Sweet.
Guys, thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Catch you.